Welcome to
morning.
our Choose Chat. We're doing it on Monday instead of Friday.
Yes, it is Monday.
It is Monday.
We're starting the week.
Yes. Welcome to Monday. My name is Jill Miller.
And I'm Laura Pedersen.
Yes, and we're here to talk about making godly choices that can transform your everyday life. And we were talking this morning because we have a lot going. Our first Choose conference is going to be in California next week, which
Yes.
we're so
Yay!
excited about.
It's a two-day conference.
Two-day conference, and it's
so
sold
exciting.
out.
It's sold out, yes.
First one, and it's sold out, so we're super excited. But there's all kinds of last-minute things.
That come up. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And so I said, you know what, we need to talk about choosing priorities. Because sometimes there's a million things. We know you guys have super busy schedules like we do. And when you get faced with something new like this, you really have to prioritize.
Yeah.
Like, what is the most important? What can wait? But how many times in our life do we not do that? And
Right.
all of a sudden, we're caught up in things that really aren't important.
Yeah. And I'm the type of person that it seems like I have all of that in my head. And I'm looking to all these things that need to get done. And they're not even due yet.
Right.
So that prioritizing for me is sometimes just writing it all out and then saying, okay, what needs to be done first and I need to get done today. You know,
Right.
it's just being a little bit more organized in what you do rather than just running and keeping it all in my head and then not sleeping because I can't figure out where I'm
Right.
supposed to be and this hasn't been done yet.
And then for me, when I get into that kind of panic mode, then my quiet time suffers. All those things that draw me to God, which is where I want to be and where I know
Right.
He wants me to be, I don't have time. I don't have time for my quiet time in the morning. You always have time for your quiet time, right?
Yep.
I mean, it has to be a priority. And there's a verse I love from Ephesians 5. It says, be very careful how you live. Do not live like those who are not wise. Live wisely. I mean that you should use every chance you have for doing good, because these are evil times. So do not be foolish with your lives, but learn what the Lord wants you to do.
And if we don't take that quiet time, we don't know what that is.
Right, we don't know what that is, and then our priorities get messed up before we even know it. So I guess it's Monday, it's the start of the week. We encourage you, what are your priorities for the week?
And where's God calling you to prioritize for that?
Right.
You know, sometimes it's kind of like those worldly choices versus godly choices. And we have all these people coming at us needing things, and they end up prioritizing us rather than us really being intentional and prioritizing our own.
Right. I always think of that. My good friend Cheryl says, just because you can doesn't mean you should. And how many times do we do things because we can, but it doesn't mean that we should. And they might be good things, but God may be calling us to something different. So we want to encourage you. We know you're busy. We know life gets crazy, but just choose today to prioritize, set your priorities, and hopefully God is at the top of that list.
Yes.
That's where He should be.
Absolutely.
So have a great day. Thanks for joining us on our Choose.